Hey, what is up, guys? So welcome to our Pokemon TCG live tournament hosted by Pokemon TCG Samar, streamed on Anything Bajet YouTube channel and sponsored by RFC Hobbies and Collectibles. So we are on our third run. Uh, wait. Okay, sorry for that. So we are on our third run of our uh, twice a week tournament. So the first schedule on the week is Fridays. So we are having this on Fridays and Sundays. Philippine time, that would be 10 p.m. on Sundays and 3 p.m. on, 10 p.m. on Fridays and 10 p.m. 3 p.m. on Sundays. So for those who are joining, the check-in is already available. Be sure to submit your deck so that you can join. So currently we have 24 registrants onto the tournament and we are waiting for it to finish. So the time will be 11 minutes more for you to be able to join the tournament. So be sure to check in and submit your deck list. So let's just uh, wait for the others to check in. So 24. I have updated the numbers of rounds. So we still have 4 to 8 3 rounds of Swiss. 9 to 16 will be 4 rounds. And 17 to 32 will be 5 rounds. And 33 to 64 will be 6 rounds of Swiss. So I have updated this last night. I have computed every uh, thing that I need to check. So far, this is the correct rounds that you should follow. 4 to 8 players should be 3 rounds. 9 to 16 players should be 4 rounds. 17 to 32 players should be 5 rounds. And 33 to 64 players should be at least 6 rounds. So we are limited to 64 players only because of if we go above 64, which is 65 onwards, we will be having 7 rounds. That would be around more or less 3 hours onward. So that would be very, very tiresome. Uh, Based on my experience, 6 rounds is very, very, very hard to play. I mean, if you have, if you don't have much time, of course, 3 hours is very long. And if you have like low. Okay, what's happening here? Okay, so I might just check onto the schedules later as we start the game. So again, we will just be adjusting onto how many registrants or players will be able to join for today's tournament. So I hope you are ready. Be sure to check in and submit your deck list based on to the registrations. I can see old players or players that are coming back. We have here Rio. This is Andoy. We also have here Mr. Bach. Mr. Bach is back. We also have who else? Okay, we also have Vladimir here. He is joining supposedly on the last round, but it's nighttime, so he cannot join. We also have here familiar names or name. We have Jomilo back again. Cyrus Davis. I just don't know if this is Cyrus Davis, really. So Cyrus Davis is a champ on a one of the international championship. I believe he just won. Let me just double check on that. Okay, so Cyrus Davis won his very first international tournament or international championship during the 2023 NAIC or National North America International Championship. He won one. and one regionals. Let me see what regionals was it. Okay, he just recently won or somehow like top four on the Dallas regionals. That was 2019. The recent result that he had was the regionals Vancouver last March 2024. That was his. I mean, he got 55th rank with his Gardevoir EX. So I'm not too sure. I'm not sure if this is Cyrus Davis really on the registrations, but he has not checked in yet, and he has not submitted his deck list. So for sure, he might not be able to join if he will not be sending the deck list later on. Okay, so let's just go back to standby and be right back when or before the game starts. Me, because of if we go above 64, which is 65 onwards, we will be having 7 rounds. That would be around having 7 rounds. That
This is the last day of M1.
Okay, guys, so welcome back. So we have just closed the registration. I believe we have. Uh, I'm not too sure as until we start the game. So we still have 4 minutes for you guys to somehow set up your game. Make sure that it's already on, so that later on, as we move on to the start of the game, wala nang problema. So Uh, if I count these registrations, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 complete registrations included with the check-in and the deck submission. So if ever this goes more than 14, we might just go like 5 rounds again. So we still need three more. So we can reach 17 players to have 5 rounds. But if ever we will not uh, reach the target 17 players for now, we will stay with 4 rounds. That's still enough. We still have lots of games with that. So we'll just wait for that as we move on to the 3 minute mark before the start of the tournament. So, stay tuned for that, guys. Hintayin lang natin yung iba. I'm not too sure if I have set the tournament for late entrants. No. What do you call this one? What do you call this? Phases. Registration. Late players. So, I have set it to allow joining after the start of the tournament if ever they have already registered and submitted their deck list. So that's somehow like still may chance pa rin sila makapasok. So we still have 2 more minutes to start the game. So I'll just go load my game here. So since I'll be joining as well. Okay guys, so let's start the tournament. We have 17 entrants, so we will be having a 15. Let's just go start this game. Okay, good luck everyone. Okay, for my first matchup, I'll be having versus a Gardevoir EX. Hopefully, we can get a win on our first round. Okay, so don't forget to check in first. So every time you have your pairing, make sure to start by checking in before starting the game. So be sure to check in first before starting your game. Okay, here we go. First round. Okay, so on our first hand, I think we have a good one with the body and the rotom on the bench. I mean, on the active. Okay, so he passed on his first turn. That's a bad sign for him. So let's just proceed on to our deck search. So for sure, of course, we'll be getting this first. Then having our chance to have the Rotom and an Arven to get a Force Seal Stone later. So we have the complete, I mean, we have at least enough energies. Hello, Michael. Hey, how can I know the other player's username? The other player's username is actually be flashed once you have your pairing. So as of now, you cannot wait. I mean, you need to wait for it so that you can check all of their usernames because you cannot go to individual page. And I mean, you can go to individual pages. I'm not too sure if you can check all the usernames there, but you can go through the registrations list, or you can just go to the pairings as well. Okay, so what what we're going to do here is I'm not too sure if we need to go Star Alchemy, but I think we're safe. I don't know if he's running vacuum now. I'm not too sure, so let me just have it. Okay, so I'll just go instant charge to end my turn. I'm not too sure if he will be running vacuum now. There you go. I'm not too sure if he will get vacuum instead of a body puffin, but for his turn now, I think he needs to get a puffin. If ever your opponent has not accepted your request, or make sure that you have checked in first. You can call a judge for so that I can go there. Just call a judge so I can go there on your page. For those who are having problems with their matchup, be sure to call a judge so that I can visit your page. Then let's just resolve it there. It will be hard for me to resolve it on the live stream so that everyone or both of you can see what we are talking about or can talk about. Oh, you can on your page. I mean, on your pairings, you can click onto the right side part, call judge. There's a call judge yellow button there. You can just press onto that. Oh, okay. So if ever your match has uh it's done because of he doesn't your opponent didn't check in, it's automatic for you. It's your point to it's automatic your point. So for now, uh you can still try call your judge, so that I can check your page. Just to be sure. Please click on the yellow button so that I can check on your uh page. Okay, guys, so just an update. So, someone on the live chat or a player forgot to check in first before calling a match to his opponent. So, be sure to check in first to secure your game because of if ever your opponent see you not check in, he will never accept any match on the game. So that would be very common for first timers. So I hope next time, Michael Steiner, sorry for the loss on your first round. Be sure to check in first before the start of your match or before calling a challenge onto your match. So that's very important. Okay, so on our first round, I think we have an advantage here. I don't see if he can still manage to get back to the game. I'm not too sure. He will try to devolve me. Uh, but I think all of our Pokemon are safe. Except for Charizard, it will be just KO'd because of it's already 70 damage. But nevertheless, we still have Dragapult, and if ever he will devolve us, this has Dracloak, so it will not go. It will not be very problematic for us. Okay, so we have our first win. I think he doesn't have enough good hands or good cards on his hand. That's why he conceded. So that's one. That's one down. Three more to go. Let me just double check on to the participants so that I can edit the schedules. Okay, so I already have updated the schedule. So we only have 4 rounds for this game. We only have 16 participants. That's total of 4 rounds for us. So see you on the next round. So let's just wait for the other games to complete. So we still have Julian C versus only 15 and finalists versus Adam H. Oh no, one more to go. Julian C and only 15. So be right back on to our next round. I think someone is already dropping out. So Michael Steiner, I will not be dropping Michael since he has not checked in. I think it's an error, human error, so he forgot to check in. So I'll not just be dropping him. I'll just go ahead on doing the proceeding with the next round with him. No, no worries, bro. It's just your first time, and it's just a human error. Make sure to check in later before you call on or somehow add your opponent's game or account on your game. Be sure to check in first. Click on the check in button there. Then it's a big check in button. I don't think that you will miss it later. It's a big yellow check in button on top of your page. So be sure to check that on your pairings page. So see you later on the next round. I'll not be dropping you. Okay, so our remaining match is actually a Charizard Pidgeot deck versus a Pidgeot control deck. So that is why they're having a somehow like a long game with a Pidgeot control. So there are times that you really need to take time to defeat any deck with the Pidgeot control. Since Pidgeot controls the game, really it's somehow like a stall deck, just like other stall decks that we have. It's just the difference that this Pidgeot controls has attacking power as well. So it has Charizard. Sometimes there are Charizard EX, but sometimes there are no Charizard EX. They just use Charizard, Radiant Charizard. So most of the time, control decks does have those kinds of deck lists available. For those who are new in the game or new in our tournament, so this is the third one. We are running tournaments every Fridays and Sundays, Philippine time. Fridays 10 p.m., Sundays 3 p.m. So that's always our tournament schedule. So be sure to check out your Limitless account for tournaments hosted by Pokemon TCG Samar Online Cup, sponsored by RLC Hobbies Collect and Collectibles, and streamed to Anything Bajet YouTube channel. So check them out. Don't forget to join our Discord channel because I'll be sending your codes if ever you will win. Top 1 to 4 will be getting prize codes. I'll be sending it through your Discord account, or maybe I can also send it via your Facebook account. Just join the Facebook group. All of the informations are listed, indicated in the details of our page or the tournament page. We still have 7 more minutes to finish off our first round. We're still waiting for one more match to finish between Julian C and only 15. So this is a battle between Charizard Pidgeot deck versus a Pidgeot control deck. First matchup, Lugia. Lugia Aurora. For Lugia matchup, I suggest that you target the one that is already have energies loaded with energies because Lugia EX has limited energies, so it only it's like 15 energies, special energies attached. I mean total of 16 energies, 15 energies. That would be very easy to compute and calculate. Just check onto their discard pile and then target the one that has the one with the loaded Pokemon with energy. So that's the main goal. Don't target the Archeops. Archeops will not be able to attack later on of the game. Be sure to target first those Minchinos that has energies already. That is your goal. Or maybe somehow like that. Anyways, you have lots of chances to boss the bench Minchinos or something like that. Lugia EX, I mean B stars, uh, has only 200 damage. I think you can get away of uh, bossing at least 2 loaded Pokemons at the bench with a Lugia V-Star on front. So that would be very, very easy to calculate, should I say. Uh, ano ba yung deck yan, Adoy? Your deck is Charizard Pidgeot. Yeah. You can use kada mo man sa nimo team evolution. Oh, you have 3 bosses orders. That's enough to boss lots of Pokemon at the bench. Just make sure to evolve your Pidgeotto. I mean your PG ahead of time so that you can easily quick search bosses orders so that you can have boss with those loaded Pokemons with energies easily. That's the goal. Usually I do that. And if ever you have the chance, don't use Iono every time from time to time. Kasi you will be making your opponent's hand lower and having the chance of putting back all of the special energies on his deck. And then if there are there are Archeops already, that's easy for him to get those energies and load it onto their Pokemon again. So make sure to somehow like control using your Iono. Yeah, just Iono if you really need it. Logi ka sa cards. Gila. Random man talaga. The game is randomized. We cannot control the cards onto our deck. What cards are we getting on top of our deck? And then the first 7 cards, we cannot control those since this game is really by random. So, luck gihapon. So, paswerte hay. We still have 1 more minute to go before our round ends. I'm not too sure what is happening with the match between the Charizard Pidgeot versus the Pidgeot Control. Since we don't have access with their live, we don't have access to their game. We'll just have to wait for it to finish. 1 minute left. So this tournament is 4 rounds of Swiss. Best of 1. Hopefully we can finish this early. Let me just double check it again. So I think we only have 1 control deck, which is with Julian. The rest are Dragapult Charizard, Ogre Bolt, Charizard Pidgeot, Lugia V-Star. We also have a Charizard Bidoof. We also have Metang with Dialga V-Star. We also have Lost Box. We also have a Gardevoir, just like the one that I just won. We also have a Luxury Control, I guess. Okay, so 2 seconds left. Let's see if who will win. Okay, so match just ended. Let me just go get a 10-second allowance for them to call something like a judge. before we pair our next round. I think they're done with their game. Whoever wins, actually it's a tie. So let's just have the next round. Pairing our next round, round two. Let's go. Okay, good luck, guys. Don't forget to click on the check-in button on top of your page. It's the biggest yellow button on top of your page. Click on check-in. Okay, so I'm still waiting for my opponent to confirm my request, then send a challenge. So now we are against the Lugia V-Star. Let's see if we can get a win with this one. It has a jamming tower. Jamming tower negates the effect of attached tools on your Pokemons. Uh, okay, I think I can go through with this. Hopefully we can have good hands. And let's see if we can get the win here on our round 2. Okay, so starting with our second round match here with Lugia V-Star. The only way for us to get a win here is set up early and somehow like do damages early as well. Okay, so we're starting with a mulligan here. And he is starting with an Iron Hands. That's a bad thing, I guess, since Iron Hands has 4 retreat cost. I think switch cards or attaching 2 double turbo energies is the only way for this to go out, or somehow like get out of the active phase. Okay, he is setting up his Archops already in the discard. I don't think he can go discard more after after this turn. No, he only took 1 energy there. Yeah. Since this is basic energies required, I think. Okay. So what we're going to do here is deck search first with the nest ball. Then check all of my cards here, my Pokemons. So we have enough, I guess. So we have 1 boss on my hand. Okay. Complete rare candies and has enough energies on my hand. So what we're going to do here is go ahead Arven with Puffin and Parcel Stone. Go get Puffin and get this 2. Uh, hmm. I don't think he'll never be able to KO my Iron Hands early. 160 and 120 damage for that. I'm not too sure if we need to attach this and wait for. Maybe we can just attach this and set up for more Pokemons on the bench. Regardless, I hope we can get good hands later. Okay, so get another Puffin. Hopefully we can get rare candies on our bench. I mean on my Rotom later. Okay, so we have enough Pokemons, I guess. And then try to attach 1 here. And then instant charge to end my turn. Okay, so we got Ultra Ball, Rare Candy, and a Radiant Charizard there. So we can, I think we can get our first hit later. Since we have Kiran, uh, yeah. Hopefully we can get 1 more energy here. Okay, so he'll be able to set up 2 Archeops already. I think he will be able to retreat this instead of attacking for this one for a KO. Okay, he will be able to get a KO on my Rotom and get the advantage of getting 2 pricers. But for now, we already have 270 damage with that. As early as that. So let's just force our Pidgeot first. Okay, so we got lucky there with a Charizard and a rare candy. So we're able to evolve and hit his air chokes and KO. Okay, that's very nice. So 2 here, 1 here. Retreat, advance. I'm not too sure. We don't need Luminion now. I just need go get a KO on his Archeops there. So he only have one Archeops to load up energies on his bench or on his Pokemons. If ever you will miss an attack here, I think we can force him to get out of another Archeops and he'll never be able to load more energies, especially onto the Iron Hands. So I think I might force Iron Hands later with the boss. I'm gonna go first, yes, since I can KO this one for 240 damage. Okay, so we don't need to quick search for a boss since we already have it on our hand. Later, we'll just go evolve our GP, one of our GP, to a Draclope to have more chance of getting cards. So it's 230. I mean 240 plus 70 to 30. I think we can just go get. No, I'll just go force his. Okay, so he's setting up everything here. He's on a rush now. So 240 to 70 plus. I can go get. Okay, so that's a Tempest Dive. How many? I can KO his Lugia V-Star with a Kiran and a Defiance Band. But we are down, or we are. Well, I don't know if this is a correct way for it to go. I forced KO his Iron Hands because for sure he'll just go retreat his Lugia V-Star and then use his Iron Hands to KO my Charizard EX. That would be 3 prize cards. So that would be very, very hard for us to somehow like come back with a one remaining prize cards with the setup that he has. But now, I think he'll just go get. No, he can only get two prize cards from our for his turn now, and then I don't think he can manage to. I Okay, so we can still go for a Charizard on this turn, right? I just go need a rare candy and recharge hmm, our energies. Okay, so he insert okay, there you go. Let's see if I can go get manage this turn now to be able to somehow like KO him. This would be our last chance in getting a KO or getting back. Okay, so we have here one. Okay, so I don't think that's correct. I mean, I have lots of chances to do anything there. I don't have any chances to do anything other than that. But with the limit of his Pokemon now, I think he cannot KO me with this remaining attacks. 250 to 50, 250 to 40 with Ursaluna. And he has Jamming Tower. If he will remove this Jamming Tower and has like what they call this one, boss's order for Pidgeot, and has a defiance band, that would be a KO. I mean, that would be for yeah, he doesn't have any choice there, but he concedes. GG for me. I mean, GG's on the game, and I got my win. That was a bit hard for me. Good thing that I was able to KO his Archops early. He doesn't have enough chance to load more energies, but I think he was able to set up. It's just that he has jamming tower. Does I don't think that he has vacuum to clean off his jamming tower and doesn't have Defiance band to load up onto his what they call this one, his Charizard, Raiden Charizard, and load up. I mean, boss with my Pidgeot EX. So that would be his winning condition. Good thing that doesn't have that. So we are 2-0 now after round 2. GG. Okay, so we still have 9 more minutes to finish off round 2. We still have 3 more matches to finish between Gaara and Fariz. Gyanga Kobe versus Julian. Michael Steiner versus SLA. So we'll just have to wait for them to finish. And we are good with our 2-0 run on our tournament. If ever I'll win this tournament, for sure I'll be saving code cards since I will not be getting code cards since this is my tournament sponsored by RFC Hobbies and Collectibles. So we'll be saving those code cards that I'll be getting just like what we had on the first round. I mean on the first tournament, I got second there, so I saved like 10 code cards on the tournament and getting second place. For those who will be winning, be sure that you are in the Discord channel or you are in the group so that you can get your prize codes and I'll be contacting you there. Okay, we still have 5 more minutes to finish off our round two. We have one more match to finish. This is between Gian Gakobe and Julian C. So Julian C is the one using the Pidgeot control. He's been doing this since the first round. So let's just have to wait for it and see you on the next round. Okay, so I think we're done on our uh, second round. I think there's no judge call. Let me just go check inactive players. Okay, so let's just proceed with this one since I think Michael Steiner has played round two. Then we go push our second round and this first. And then pair. Good luck on your round three, guys. Okay, so after round two, we have here our ranking. Let me just call onto that. There you go. So I am currently leading with Fares and Finalis. with two zeros, 2 and 0. Hoping to maintain this one later. So I'm matching up with Finales using a Chanpao deck. So hopefully we can get through this as well. So be right back. Waiting for the game. Okay, on to our round 3. Match up between Finales using Chanpao EX. That was a bit bad for our first turn. We weren't we did fill up our we did fill up our bench, but we don't have preparations for the next turn. Hopefully we can get a Pidgeot on our top deck and then somehow like prepare for like a Drippy attack or a Dragapult attack. Hoping to do that. But the problem is I don't have enough resources after this one. Hopefully we can get something from the Pokestop. Not discarding the things that I need as well. Let's see. I need an Ultra Ball or top deck Pidgeot. And I also need a Dracloak and a Neo Upper Energy to hit the first attack. I think I will be able to KO four upper three pricer Rotom and a Frigibax at their bench. But he will be able to evolve it early now. Let's see. We got this. We discarded the Neo Upper here. I should have pick it up first. It's just okay. I just evolve one Dracloak. Hopefully we could get silent later and then get 2 heads and pull out that Neo upper after. Okay. So on this turn, he will be able to Moonlight Shuriken for 2. I think he will be somehow like taking out my Dracloaks. At least we were able to utilize it on the earlier turn. What else? Uh, huh? I don't have Neo Upper, so I need to somehow save. Okay. He can superior energy now with superior energy retrieval with the Arven. Huh? If ever we will no, he doesn't have. I mean he didn't do it. How many energies he have for? No, only of 3. So he need to. This one is a free retreat. Huh? I hope we can save one more. One Dracloak. Let's see. Or maybe he will force. No, he will not be forcing my Charizard this time. He will just go force my Dracloaks for sure. So I need one rare candy and go get back with yay tails. Okay. So he's getting a Chanpao to set it up for next turn. And ready for the next attack with Hailblade. Hoping to get something good onto the next turn. Let's see. Okay, so and on this turn, he might be able to push KO on my Charizard EX with a Chen Pao for 330 damage. On the next turn, we will go KO him with the Radiant Charizard and by getting a Fire Energy using the Quick Search. So I think that's my winning condition. If not, let's see what would be the problem here. I think he'll push, or he might just go push with this one. Okay, so he will not be doing it. He'll just go use Moonlight Shuriken. I'll just go boss, I guess. Let me see. Okay, so I still have my boss. So I'll just go boss his Rotom, then that's the game. So I think we have good hands later part of the game. So we got the win. So we are 3-0 now. So I think I can go up first if ever. So let's see what would be the next matchup. I am thinking of having a matchup with the one that is in rank 2 now, which is Paris using and I think this has the Charizard, Dragapult, Charmeleon, Charmander, Bidoof, and everything. It's like Tordeklive's deck. So currently the ranking after round 2 is this one. Let me just adjust this one. This is luck. Okay, I might go with this setup since so that you can check onto the ranking while I'm still playing on this right side part of the game. I think that's the space where we can put things and cannot be uh, somehow like hiding the played cards. So that would be for now. Waiting on our next round. Let me double check. Okay, so we still have 3 more matches to finish. 8 minutes more. So we are still waiting for Farid and Julian. This Julian again for sure he will finish all of the game. I mean the time. We also have only 15 with SLA, Gaara with Jomelo. So this is round 3. Uh, we have a good chance of getting number 1 here. So we are saving uh, 20 prize codes on this tournament so that we can put it or push it back to the next one. So let's just wait for it. We still have 7 more minutes until the next round. Okay, so we have 30 seconds left, and we have, of course, Julian C back again at the end of this round with the Pidgeot control versus Paris, who is the second in rank. I think they will be getting a tie here. I don't know, since Pidgeot control is really like that. Um, for sure, they will go get a tie, and I don't know if they will call me somehow for a judge. Let's just go finish this one. So yeah, there you go. I'll go get 10 seconds before I go pair the next round. Maybe they'll just call something. Okay, so there, I think there's nothing else. I think we can go proceed for our next round, starting it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round, guys. Okay, so I'm up against Paris. He is using the one that Ford used, I guess. So this has Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, GP, Dragloak, Dragapult, Pidgey, Pidgeot, Bibarel, Luminion, Manaphy, Cleffa, and Radiant Charizard. So this is pretty much the same as to Tord Recklev's deck during the uh, Los Angeles International Championship or something like, yeah, I don't know, tournament. Okay, so the opponent has checked in. Let's just wait for him to confirm. Okay, so going to our last round of match against Fares. He's currently the second one. I mean, he's currently on the ranking as the second. Let me just refresh the page. And that's an easy win there, guys. He doesn't have any bench Pokemon there. That's a GG. So we won our last game and we perfected our tournament and we got 4-0 and that's a GG for him. That was so fast. I'm sorry for the game or for the loss, Paris. It was a bad hand for you for two turns. So we are able to come up number one on our own tournament. I don't know what happened there. I'm supposed to play this, but yes, I got number one here, and let's just wait for us to finish the game. Actually, guys, that was so fast. I might just go get a game here. Let me check my. Okay, so let's just go get a game. While waiting for the tournament to finish, we still have 4 more matches, 23 minutes more, and let's start one game while waiting. Hey, thank you for joining. Hope you join next time as well. We'll wait for you, bro. That's a GG for me. That's too easy, bruh. He thought he was able to block me, but I got this hands. Very nice. GG's. I thought we still have 3 more matches to be finished, and we still have 18 more minutes. I think I can go one more round here, playing my own deck. Hehe. Nag-champion pa. I was able to get 4 zeros. 400. Chamba lang to, chamba. Masyado ko ma-open ako ng God hands kit yan na sa Sunday. Okay, so we're still waiting for 2 more matches. 14 minutes more to go until the tournament ends. Hoping that you had good time with the tournament. See you in the next one. That would be Friday Philippine time, and of course, always on Sundays 3 p.m. Fridays 10 p.m. and Sundays 3 p.m. Post I will be posting schedules on the groups as well onto the Discord channel, so be sure to join there. And for those who are able to get the top cut or top four, be sure to be in our Discord channel so I can talk to you there, and I will settle your price codes there as well. Okay, so we don't have chance here to win the game. We don't have more rare candies. I think it's all in our price. Let's just try our chance to do something else here. Let's just go get Silent back. And then attack this one with the Blaze Destruction to remove the Temple of Xeno. Let's see on our next turn if we can do something else. I just need an Iono, I guess. We still have 4 minutes left to end the tournament. We still have two more matches to finish between Gian Gakobi and Mr. Back and SLA and Joe Milo. This deck is good if you have good hands and setup, but if you don't have good hands and early setup, for sure you'll just end up like this. It's very hard for you to come back with this deck unless your opponent got bad hands as well. So we're not able to attack there. Okay, so someone is still not done with the game. They still have to finish around 2 minutes, but it was alleged that the opponent is playing so slow. Let's see if he can do something else. 120. I'll check your timer. You still have 1 minute and 20 seconds. He's trying to distribute the damage from the Sable Eyes Lost Mine. And let's see if he'll be able to finish that. And okay, so that's 120. Let's see if we can go turn it back. Retreat with an energy. Okay, so I think you already win the game. Okay, so we are done. Let me just refresh the ranking after 4 rounds. So it's me, Jomilo, Mr. Bok, and Paris. So congratulations everyone. I'll just go end the tournament. And there you go. So we are done with our third tournament on the Pokemon TCG Samar Online Cup. So for those who are able to go top 1, 2, 3, and 4, be sure to be on our Discord channel. I'll be posting the results there, and I'll be asking for your details so I can give you the prize codes there. Or you can also join the group Pokemon TCG Summer on Facebook, so I can also give you the codes there for your prizes. So thanks for and for those who watch and join the stream, thank you for joining and see you in the next one. Power lang. Pataas. Bye-bye.